Hello guys, welcome back to STEM Trainers. Now today we are going to see point of intersection for parametric equations. So in this there are two topics mainly. So basically point of intersection of parametric equations and a Cartesian equation or between two parametric equations, or sometimes they say that find the points where the curve, mostly parametric equation, intersects the x and y axis. So let's see. First question. So first question is find the points of intersection of the following curves. Okay. So two curves are given. First is a parametric equation and second is a Cartesian equation. Okay. So if parametric equation and Cartesian equation is given, so what you have to do is substitute the value of x and y from the parametric equation to the Cartesian equation. So if I want to solve this, so what I will do is I will substitute value of x and y. Y is 1 minus t and my x is 3t plus 2. This is x plus 2. Let's solve this. So what I am getting is 1 minus t is equal to 3t plus 4. Or I am getting 4t minus 3 equal to 4t. So t value is coming out to be minus 3 over 4. So once I have t value, so I will substitute the t value in the parametric equation to get my point of intersection. So my x is equal to 3t plus 2. So 3 times t plus 2, which is nothing but minus 9 plus 8 over 4, which is minus 1 over 4. And what is my y value? Y is 1 minus t. So 1 minus of t. So it will give you 7 over 4. So this is my answer. So my point of intersection is minus 1 comma 4 comma 7 over 4. So this is my answer. So this is how you can find the point of intersection. Let's try some more questions. Second question. X is given as t square, y is 2t. So again this is the parametric equation and this is a Cartesian equation. So whenever a parametric and Cartesian equation is given, we will substitute the parametric equation x and y values into the Cartesian. So what I will get, let's see. So x is t square. So I will get t square whole square plus y square, that is 2t whole square minus 9 times x. X is t square plus 4 equals 0. So what is this? T power 4 and this will be 4t square minus 9t square plus 4 equals 0. So let's try to make factors. Minus 5t square plus 4 equal to 1. Now this we have done in stealth quadratics. So what we will do is basically we will make factors in t square, right? I think everyone understands this. So this is t square. So minus 4 minus 1 equal to 0. So from this I am getting t square value as 4 or 1. Now once I have t square value, so my t value will be plus minus 2 or plus minus 1. Always remember this plus minus because it's t square. Okay, so once I have the t values, I have actually 1, 2, 3, 4 t values. So there will be 4 points. So let's find them one by one. So when t is 1, what is the value of x? X is coming out to be from the parametric equation. X will be 1 comma 2. When t is minus 1, my x, sorry, this is not x, this is xy. Okay, so x comma y. X comma y. Okay, so what is my xy value? When t is minus 1, again it is 1 comma minus 2. When t is 2, my xy value will be When x is 2, this is 4 comma 4. When t is minus 2, my point of intersection is, this will be 4 comma minus 4. So these are the 4 answers or 4 point of intersection. Okay, let's try some more questions. Okay, so now they can give you a trigonometric based parametric equation also. So let's see what they are asking. Find the coordinates of points where the curve intersects the x and y axis. Okay, so now they have given a parametric equation, as you can see here. This is a parametric equation. So now they are asking, find the points where the curve is intersecting the x and y axis. So we know at x-axis what happens is, at x-axis my y coordinate should be 0. So if my y is 0, so it means cos t should be 0. And when is cos t 0? Now you can draw the graph also. I mean, some students just remember this also. This is my cos graph. And we have to see in 0 to pi only. So 0 to pi is this value, that is pi by 2, 90 degrees. So at 90 degrees or pi by 2, I can say my y is 0. Now if t is pi by 2, what is my x value? My x value is pi by 2 whole square, because x is nothing but t square minus 1. So t square minus 1. So my x is coming out to be pi square over 4 minus 1. So it means the point where it intersects the x-axis is pi square over 4 minus 1 comma 0. So this is the point where it intersects the x-axis. So now similarly we can find the point where it intersects the y-axis. Let me just erase this. Okay. So at y-axis what happens? At y-axis my x coordinate will be 0. So when x is 0, let's see what happens. X means t square minus 1. So when t square minus 1 is 0, my t value is, t square is 1. So t is coming out to be plus minus 1. So when t is plus minus 1, what is my y value? Y value is cos of 1, and at t equal to 1, and y is cos of minus 1 at t equal to minus 1. Now if you have studied a little bit of trigonometry, then you understand this, that this is my cos graph like this. So what happens is, either you find the value at t or you find the value of minus t. It is same, right? I think you understand this. People call this as even function also. It means you can find the value of x or minus x. It will give you same value for cosine. So basically cos of minus 1 is nothing but cos of 1 only. This is important. Otherwise you might lose some marks if you don't write this. Okay. So where it intersects the y-axis, what are the points? So x is 0. So y is cos of 1. In both the cases, actually, we are getting the same point, 0 comma cos of 1. So actually, we get two values of t. But that two values of t, anyways, t equal to minus 1 is not in the domain. As you can see, t is from 0 to pi. So anyways, we have to reject this. But just I am explaining this just for future cases. Okay, because t is from 0 to pi. That is, t is positive. So anyways, my answer is 0 comma cos 1. Okay, let's try the next question. We have to find the points where it intersects the x and y axis. So curve is x equal to e power t plus 1 and y is ln t. And t is given as, in this case, is greater than 0. Okay, so what happens at x-axis? Let's first see. At x-axis, what happens? My y coordinate is 0. So when y is 0, it gives us ln t as 0. So ln t is 0. So when is ln t 0? When t is 1, right? So this is basically base is e. So what should be the power of e so that we get 1? So obviously the power should be 0. So ln of t equal to 0, it means t is 1. If t is 1, so what is my x value? My x coordinate will be e power 1 plus 1. That is basically e plus 1. So at x-axis, it intersects at the coordinate e plus 1 comma 0. So this is at x-axis. Now let's find where it intersects a y-axis. So what happens at y-axis? At y-axis, the curve's x coordinate should be 0. What is my x coordinate? X coordinate is nothing but e power t plus 1. So this should be 0. And obviously, when t is greater than 0, this is positive, right? So it cannot be 0. Hence, what happens is no value of t is there, which can make our x coordinate as 0. So actually, the curve is not intersecting. You can say this curve is not intersecting the y-axis. Not intersecting y-axis. So there is no such point. So my only answer is e plus 1 comma 0. So I hope everyone understands this. So this is how to solve these points of intersection for the parametric equations. Thanks for watching STEM Trainers.